Wow. Hello everyone. My name is Solomon Atwine once again. In my today's episode, we shall be switching to spreadsheet. If you feel you have about word processing, then please go ahead. Let me check if we have any last number in word processing that we can do as a last by. But soon and later we shall be going to word processing. But before we take a go ahead, I need to remind you that please, if you have not visited my website, please go ahead and visit. That is www, the uppercase www.solomonatwine, that is it, atwine.net. Boom, it will have to come, and then you can come over there. You can read about our services, what we offer. We have changed the look. Looks amazing. The responsiveness is okay. Read about it. Check what the team can offer you. Go about into the About Us page. Read about the kind of offers. Who are we? The kind of offers that we offer. If you have anything that you need to say about our website, about the services that you have got from the IT Resource Center, you are free. Then if you need to know the famous guy behind this amazing website and how you can have yours, please don't forget to come over to subscribe. If you have any query, please don't fail to go to the contact form, fill it by submitting in your information, and then our team will have to respond within 10 to 30 minutes about your query, and then you get your problem solved. We have our blog where we can post a number of things. If you have any article, you can forward it to me on my email, that is www.twinesolomon@gmail.com. That is the quickest. Or admin@solomon@twine.net or sales@solomon@twine.net, and then I can help you. You can, if you have an article like this, how does a computer know that a device has been connected? Have you ever thought of it? You can come over here, you can read more and read about it. Amazing articles I've written. My favorite one that got a number of likes was that we are on my classmates in school, and after school, everybody finds his one class. Have you ever thought about it and realized over it? True. You might have studied with someone, but after some good time, you can't even know why she is. And as time goes on, it is a personal life experience I've seen of, and I decided to post on my website. And people have come up, and indeed they have gone ahead to make some comments, like amazing work. That's what they call the Lord of Life. Indeed, it is the Lord of Life. I call it a novel. Thanks for the encouraging words. I've learned not to copy others, people's lives, because everyone has a class on his own, and my class on my own. May the Almighty create an escape plan for our heartless desire. That was Consumer Rita. Rita, thanks very much. If you have any comment, please go ahead and leave your comment by clicking here, putting your name and website. If you don't have, save your name or you just post a comment. And for us, we shall appreciate. That is it. If you have any article that you feel I need to write about or you want to write about, and you post it on my blog. If you feel you want such amazing website or something that you feel you want, you can always raise me, and then I will have to come up, share with you what is needed. Now, in today's episode, as I said, all along I've been talking about word processing, and it's high time to say bye-bye to it. And we go to other things. Word processing, I've done it and we've seen things about mail merging, computations, a lot. And I think we have done formattings, something about the timetable. That is this. You can try it in your free time by clicking on this number and try to do it. Try to attempt this number, and you see if you can't, if you see it is a challenge to you, then probably you can call me and then I'll be able to come and I'll appear on this number. So today I thought that we can go to spreadsheet. Today we can go on spreadsheet. Do you know what a spreadsheet application is? You need to first know what a spreadsheet is. A spreadsheet is a program that is in calculation of numerical data and carrying out calculations. Spreadsheet, an example for a spreadsheet is Microsoft Excel. We have what they call Google Excel. We have yeah, a number of them. So if you want, you can try a number of spreadsheets. Here in spreadsheets, especially in Windows operating system, we normally use what we call Microsoft Excel. So I need to come here and I type in Excel. Excel. That is by pressing Windows R, typing in, and then as it starts, let me come just a minute. We can you through what it is. Then meanwhile, as I come. It's the quarantine time. Don't get bored. Spend some time online. Do some researches. Learn a language that you don't know about. And a lot. So for today, let's switch to our topic, that is spreadsheet. I open Microsoft Excel. Perhaps you can look at the way it is. You can look at what it has, what they call. Just a minute, I need to zoom so that you can look at it. Spreadsheets arranged in form of columns and rows. Columns range from north to south, for example, and they are denoted by letters, that is A, B, C, D, and blah blah. Whereas rows, they run from west to east or to west, which depends on what the way you can interpret it. Now, the intersection between a row and a cell, between a row and a column, is what they call a cell. So this is a cell, this is a cell, all these are cells. Those small boxes are called cell. That is, a cell is an intersection of row and column. When you get a row and a column, you add them together, is what you make up a cell. We have what they call an active cell. This is a cell that is active. When you talk of an active cell, is a cell where the user is ready to input a certain figure. For example, when I click here, it is more bolder. This is where I'm ready to type something. So it is called an active. It is a selected cell in a simple explanation. Okay. So then, what else do I need to tell you? We need to know that here in a spreadsheet, we look at presenting data in form of graphs and carrying out calculation. Calculate and eventually we pivot our data in forms of graphs, in forms of pie charts, in forms of bar graphs, and so many and so many. So everything you can do it here in spreadsheets, unlike what is done in Microsoft Word, which is word processor. Boom. So we have today, we're going to do a simple number of a spreadsheet. Let me check if I can have a smaller number. Okay. Can I take this one? Okay. Today I'm just going to show you. This one will look kind of complicated for today for you. So let me start with this number 2, that says that the table below shows the end of year 2002 promotion results of P6 pupils from Hoima Primary School. Enter the data below in a spreadsheet and save the file as zero. This is the information, and perhaps I can't do anything here. So what I need to do, I have to copy this information and then I take it to my spreadsheet. Okay. So once I'm reached here, I press Ctrl V. Don't ask me how I have done it. I've copied all the cells. So I've gone. So I don't need this. So I'll delete that. And then eventually I have everything here in my spreadsheet. That is the best way I can do it. Remember, I just copied the entities and I pasted them within a spreadsheet so that I can go ahead and carry out manipulations. Okay, that using a suitable function calculate the total marks scored by each people. That is one. They said that we save this work as in zero. I said never spend over 20 minutes on a number. Like right now, they're saying it is 12 hours. Well, we have used over 12 minutes, and I want to spend around 15 minutes on this number so that I should not be caught up by the time, especially when I'm there. So you need to go ahead. I go to documents. I normally save on my desktop, perhaps, and I have my folder, which is called Solomon 12. I think I need to first go and I check where I normally save. If I want, I can always see it is Solomon 12. You can come here if you want. You can create a new folder on desktop if that is desktop, and I create here. But perhaps I don't want to create any folder, so I will just go directly and save it as table. Okay, so folders, name it, and I click save. It is an Excel sheet, so that's why it has an extension Excel. So this is my number. They say that I will compute the total. So the sum, when they tell us to compute for the total for each student, we don't need to use a calculator. Say 7 plus blah blah. Here we use what they call auto functions in spreadsheet. So like here, this is a formula. Any formula that we use in a spreadsheet, we has to start with an equal sign, the way we do our normal math. Okay, so I need to place my equal signs, and then I say equal sum, open brackets, and I select this, and I place my enter. I need to close, but automatically spreadsheets makes for us some errors. They collect for us some errors. So yeah, I'm supposed to close, but even when I leave it, it will close automatically. And when I check, you see it close here because it knew that I wanted to make a sum and did the best of it. That is a sum. Also, I can come here. I can say equals B1 plus, that is, okay, this is B2. B2 plus C2 plus D3 plus D4. It gives me the same. But that is, if you had a number of things to calculate, let me say from A1 up to AN, it will take you a long time. So that's why I'm giving you simple formulas. Sum, then you look at the column and the row, and then you get a cell range, and then you compute. So I have used the cell range, that is B2. Let's, as we said that we have already calculated our summation. Now we used what we call the summation and the cell referencing, that is B2, A2. And we need to calculate the average, which is equal to average, which is, I don't need to waste much of my time. That is equal to P2. I press enter. Position, we are going to use function because it's called rank. Because rank, of course, as I say, that in anything that we are doing in spreadsheets or in Microsoft Excel, we start with an equal sign. Anything that we're going to do. So here, rank our basing on average. If it was total, we can. But let's assume we are using the total. So that is F2, comma, and then we'll look at the order. So ranking at the total, but on all the number of students. So we shall say, comma, F2, comma. So we open our dollar sign. So that is we are using that is dollar F, dollar 2 to dollar F, just not 2 dollar to dollar F dollar, then which is around 11. Okay, so we close our brackets. However, move the order either 0 or 1, depending on what we want. Automatically today, I will say ascending, which is 1, or descending, which is 1. So I close my brackets and I press my enter, which I'm good. Now, since I've already calculated, as you can see, I need what to auto reference. As you can see, this is the best way to do auto reference. As you can see, marks are coming, but you can see we continue. Still, boom. So that is the positioning. Now, we said that we fix them here on the rank, or fix them so that they should not change. We used a referencing called absolute cell referencing or fix cell reference to fix all the whole column and the rows. The cell that we are going to use. So of course, automatically that was F, the total. So now, as you see, we are finished. We're going to comment, and they are saying that for students with average of 65 and above, to be promoted to P7, because with an average between 50 and 68 to repeat, while students with an average mark of 50 and below, they should write another score. So now, I need to come here. Today, I'm going to use the if function and the vlookup. Let me start with the if. I will say equals if. I will start with my if, and automatically I'm using this, comma, that is if H2, sorry, we're using the average. If this, comma, that is G2 is greater or equal to 65, comma, what is the comment? We say promoted, promoted P7, say, comma, if is a repeated if, what is it? G2 is greater or equal to. Now, said if someone is greater or equal to 50, comma, what should happen? Should repeat P6, comma, if, so since we don't need to put an if because the last thing is that alternatively should try find another score. Try another score. So that is the last result. What is the last solution? So that is it. Eventually I need to close until I see this close until we see the black one comes. So place picture, that is it, place my enter. So the first person, I call out auto reference. As you can see, we have already our thing. So this one had 48, it is trying, 59 is repeating because it's not fulfilling. So I need to expand on my columns. so that you can see what I'm doing. Expand a little bit. You can see that is it. Promoted P7. So now, since we are done, we're going to use vlookup function. When you use vlookup, what we need to do is to come here, say expect a criteria, and then we choose result. Okay, so the first one, the pseudo is supposed to try other class score. Then the other one is supposed to be this and repeat. Okay, the font size is at 30. Then I give this one 65, but please promote it P7. 7. Okay, so give it bold. So I think I'm done. So once I can even give it my good table design, give it my good table design, can come here, I look for the table, but oh, that is not necessary. But like as I said, can give it a matcha table. So, but as per the moment, let's leave it and come here. So comment with vlookup, with vlookup, direct vlook, close. Since they did not tell us the function to use, I'll come here and I say because vlookup, I open. So after opening, I'm using, of course, the same thing, which is average. I put a comma, and then I'm using this criteria, which is sort of this. Okay, that is it, comma, and of course the result should be true when I close. But however, we need to come and fix our table so that it should not change. Otherwise, it will give me wrong results. So come and fix my cells, put my dollar, come here, put my dollar also, also fix the law, and boom. Then eventually press my enter. What did it give me? Sorry, it should not be true. Before it should give me the result in table 2. So press enter. So as you can see, I need to make auto referencing. Why did I put 2? Check. Why did I have to put 2? Because I need the result. This that is in our table. Our table has 2 columns, column 1, column 2. So that the reason why I put 2 is because of column 2. So eventually it gave me the same result. You can see multiplication, promoted P7, repeat, 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 try to another score. They are the same results at all. So whichever method that you can use, it gives the same result. As you can see, I've already completed everything. Now I need to check what they said. I sum up the total marks scored by each people in the following subjects. So as you can see, I need to come here and I could do the summation for total marks. So equals, so I say equals sum the entire subjects, while that is E2 to B11, to B11, B11, and I close. As I close, as you can see, the answer is already, and I make auto referencing towards the that it will give me the same result. As you can see, I've already got my total marks. I can choose another question. Sum of the total is the sum obtained in V above to create a pie chart. I obtained VI, that is in 7, obtain a pie chart showing the performance in subjects. So now, just a simple illustration. I'm out of time. So I will look for, select this, we'll select this, I go to my pie chart. I select my favorite as a 3D pie chart, and eventually you'll find I have it. And I say marks obtained in different subjects, as you can see, and eventually be having my pie chart. If it choose a number of design, depending on what I want. So, and eventually I can try to move it to be among my marks and my information, and I take it a little bit down. So as you can see, and I paste this term here. Make sure whenever you are putting, make sure that you don't go behind the lines. That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your time taken. Continue subscribing to my YouTube channel, that is Solomon Atwine, a number of tutorials that I'm posting on. So please stay informed as we continue, and more information, more important information will be coming. Till next time, I remain Solomon Atwine, your class teacher. In case of any query depending on this work, please raise a comment or call my number, that is 706 44 99 95, or you can go to our Facebook, to my website, that is none other than Solomon Atwine. Please comment by feeding all the information here, and then for me, I will have to respond. In case it is an emergency, you can go ahead and you call immediately, or send me an email, that is on admin@solomonatwine.net, or the simple one is, that is atwinesolomon at gmail.com. Till next time, same hour. Good day.